guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kayla the Hedgehog because Kayla the Cali Kook is sick today. So today we are going to focus on making Delicata taco boats, or what I like to call Tatanka taco boats, which Tatanka stands for big hump in Navajo, and definitely a hump day treat. So I initially made this recipe for the firefighters in my area, and they totally loved that. Hashtag firefighter approved. And also it was a very popular request on my Cali Kooks page. And so this is the recipe I'm going to share with the world. Let's go! So the vessel that we are going to use today is Delicata squash. So how I prepare these is they come like this. And I'm going to cut them in half hot dog style. I like to cut the top off first, which has the stem, and then I take all the seeds out with a spoon. And the reason I like Delicata squash is it's a fall fruit. I'm pretty sure it's a fruit, and they cook very fast. They're very sweet in taste, and then you can eat the skin, which adds some fiber to your diet. And they're also very nice because they're low in carbs. A cup of Delicata squash is only 9 grams of carbohydrates. And also they're versatile, so you can cut them into fries or you can make little macaroni noodles out of them, so very versatile. So what we're going to do with them today is we are going to bake them face down on a cookie sheet, and they're going in the oven at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes. The first thing that we are going to do is put our squash in the oven for 20 minutes at 400 degrees. It doesn't have any salt or pepper or oil on it. You can do that, but I prefer to just have all the flavor be in the meat and the filling. Ingredients to get us started for the filling, we are going to start with 1 pound of ground bison, 1 red bell pepper diced, a half of a red onion diced, 4 cloves of garlic minced, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, a half of a teaspoon of chili powder, a half of a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, a pinch of black pepper, and 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. Alright, so now we are going to make our filling for our boats. So the first thing we're going to do is take our skillet, we're going to put it over medium heat, add some avocado oil, and then add our onion and garlic. Saute that up until it is all fragrant, smells really good. And then we're going to go ahead and add our bison, and we will brown that up. When it's all ready, looks good, looks brown, looks cooked, we're going to add the red bell pepper and spices as well as our tomato paste. And that should pretty much be the final product of our mixture before we fill our Delicata squash boats. So our Delicata squash is done, and so now I'm going to take them out of the oven. Huzzah! And I'm going to take our cooked meat and stuff it into the taco. That's what she said. You can put a lot in there, if a little bit in there. You can trick your vegetarian friends into thinking that it's tofu, and maybe... So the last part before we get to decorate our little boats is put it back in the oven for about 5 minutes. And these are pretty soft, so they don't need to go in for too long. We're just kind of getting all the flavors to mix together. The boats are finished, so I'm going to take them out of the oven. They look great. Oven off. And this can be whatever your liking is for toppings and tacos and whatnot. I like these specific toppings, so we have avocado, adds a little bit of fatty texture, really delicious. We have goat cheese, which people almost lost their minds when I didn't use cheese on the spaghetti squash pizza. So I'm using it in this one, and I like goat cheese because it doesn't have lactose in it due to the fermentation process. So that's why I prefer goat cheese, and you just need a little bit. And then we have cilantro. So I just wanted to quickly talk about that we want to chop all of the cilantro. A lot of people like pick the leaves off, and the leaves are really bitter. They don't really do anything. So you gotta eat the leaf, and then you gotta get some of the stem because it adds sweetness. And so you want to just chop up the whole entire cilantro, and that's what's in here. All right, cool. Thank you for watching. That is it for today. Okay, guys, that is it for today. If you've been wondering why I'm dressed like a hedgehog, it is not because it is Halloween. It is because normally on Snapchat I use the deer filter, and Tommy is not skilled enough to help put a deer filter on my face for this whole production, so I had to do it myself. So this is old school filter we're looking at. Just remember, cooking is supposed to be creative, it's supposed to be fun, so make this your own. This came to be through my own creativity, how I like to kind of spice up my tacos. So do what you want to do. You can sub out the meat for something else that you like, or you can do different toppings and different spices and make it your own. The other thing is I've been getting a lot of comments on my custom cutting board, and so I got this from a friend, and her shop is called Shop Woodchen at Etsy, so I will link that below, as well as all of our social media, Snapchat. This is why I'm wearing a filter right now, and I will see you guys next time for episode number 6. Rolling at